just syncing the audio up. So these are a great little drone, as you saw with the footage at the start of the clip. They can take some really great footage, and they're a pretty strong little drone. Their biggest weak point is their gimbal. And with something like this, these are reasonably pricey. Whenever you see something wrong with them, or a flyaway, or something happens, it's never good. And I noticed on mine the other day that there's a crack in the back of this gimbal plate. But having said that, it's still under warranty. So I rang up Elk Fish Robotics, who I bought it from, and they said bring it straight in to get that fixed under warranty. That's the reason I bought it from a place like Elk Fish Robotics, sorry, is because they have a technician on site. They do these repairs, and they'll actually do it while you wait for this particular repair. So I'm going to get it into them somehow when I can, and they're going to fix it, and it'll be good as back to new. So yeah, really happy with that. They were really quick at getting back to me, and I couldn't have asked for any more. So pack him up, and he'll be heading back to the doctor. Okay, we're off to the drone Elk Fish Robotics to get this drone looked at. They should have a technician there, and we'll see how it goes. Replace that little back plate and she'll be like new. So we'll head down there, and I will catch up with you guys once I am there, and see if we can get some video of them fixing it. Okay, just pulled up here at Elk Fish, so we're going to head in and see what they can do with the drone. Okay, so we got that replaced. They didn't have it as a part as they suggested, but they took one off one of their units and put it on there, so I'm happy with that. One thing I didn't realise is that it was plastic, not aluminium, so that's one of the reasons why it broke. I think the torque of the screws, just hopping in the car, the torque of the screws tightening it in seems to be most of the issue. But I'm going to have a look at, there's a guy that I know is getting them 3D printed, so
there you go, Bob. Hope that was helpful. 22 past 2. ABC
turn this radio off.
Let's talk.
So we're getting 3D printed and see if we can get some stronger ones. But that, I think every DJI Mavic gimbal holder is going to crack eventually, because that is a very flimsy little piece. So okay, back in the car. I've got to take off. Can't hold the camera while I'm driving, so I'll catch you guys down the track. Okay guys, I just got back. Well, I didn't just get back, I got back hours ago, but just sat down to do this. I just wanted to go over, after thinking about it, this drone exercise. So I got to Elk Fish Electronics, and they actually didn't have the back plate. I actually rang them a couple of times to double check, because I didn't believe they did, and they said they did. They gave me a price on it even, but they didn't have it. So what they had to do, this plate isn't actually available from DJI, which is not good, because this breaks often. If you search the internet, there is tons of pictures of these things that snap right off. So this is an issue. I think it's caused mainly by the torque of the screws, and also if you use other types of gimbal holders. So I've got some other gimbal holders here. I've got a 3D printed one. I've got the standard one, which is the one I use, and there's one that's built into the little bubble that goes into the front. I don't believe the 3D printed one is not quite exactly the same. I think the design, some of the lengths of the tabs in there are wrong, allows the gimbal to sort of work against those tabs. That wouldn't help the gimbal cracking. I don't think this ball here actually holds the gimbal well enough. It sort of slips down the back between the plate and the gimbal, but it actually really doesn't hold the gimbal. It doesn't have the little hood over the top to hold it really securely. So yes, it stops it flopping around. Does it hold it correctly? I don't believe so. So I'm not going to use that either. Having said that, really impressed that Elk Fish actually would go and cannibalize a new Mavic to do this for me. You know, they could have just gone down the path of making me send it to China or Eastern States in Australia or somewhere else, but they didn't. Really good backup. If anyone's looking at getting a drone, that's the sort of backup that you want. Some shops will sell you the drone, maybe even for a cheaper price, but won't have that sort of backup. So part of the reason I bought it there, reputable company that'll back up its product. So thumbs up to Elk Fish. Really impressed with that part of the service. And got my gimbal fixed. Know a little bit more about it. Know that it's actually not aluminium, it's actually plastic. So yeah, just wanted to share that experience with anybody who might be in the same boat or is looking at getting a Mavic. Just understand that, be careful with that gimbal. It is the Achilles heel of this drone. So I'll catch you guys on the next one.